I'm here on the show to do my second college basketball game of the night. I'll do the Warriors when that goes final. But I'm here to talk about number 1 Arizona beating number 13 BYU. 86-83 reaction. Now, Arizona was up by quite a bit in this game. I don't know how many exactly, but BYU made a huge run there in the final 3 minutes. They were down by like 11 or 12 points. They had a look there for the win, a phenomenal play by Braden Burries to get the block. He had a phenomenal offensive game as well. He really struggled to start this year, but he's got better and better as the season's gone along. He's another really talented freshman. He had a phenomenal offensive game with 29 points. But that clutch block on Robert Wright, that's just a really good play. And BYU might have been able to win this game if DeBonsta, he only went 6 for 24. Robert Wright only went 3 for 16. They had other guys step up like Kennard Davis. That's a positive. He only went 5 of 8 from 3. Richie Saunders was 7 of 11 from the field, hit 3 threes. Costi off the bench hit 2 threes. But they were able to get back in this game, man. Jaden Bradley and Braden Burries are a damn problem together. They're instrumental. BYU was going all over these ball screens, exactly what they want, get into midi space and work. BYU really has had 7+ open looks tonight that would have them in this game, would have a nice lead 10 minutes ago. They started defending so well in the lane, but these guards were just working them. That's what Zona does. They wore them down, and they end up with a 13-point lead, 44-31. At halftime, they eventually wore them down. It was a really good crowd there tonight for a Monday night game. Every single time BYU tried to sniff a run or a comeback in the second half for most of it, Arizona just comes down and immediately suffocates the building. And they haven't given up a kill shot. What's that, like 10-0 run or whatever? The team is just unmoved and unrattled. Arizona's built utterly different. Tommy Lloyd's done a really good job. This team's just a wagon. BYU's defense wasn't good in this game. Arizona kind of did whatever they wanted. For the most part, they shot 53% from the field. Got to the free throw line a lot, 32 times. And some people might not have liked that last look on real time on the floor. DeBonsta just wasn't shooting good tonight. Like, he had a rough game. He was 6 of 24, 1 of 8 from 3, but Robert Wright was only 3 for like 15. 3 of 16. But BYU had their chances. That was just a really good defensive play by Braden Burries. That's not really on Robert Wright. That's just a super good defensive play. Like, he was 6 for 24, I get it. But Rob was 3 for 16. But that last play wasn't really on him. That was just a super good defensive play. But AJ was just hunting a shot. He was just super inefficient. But, I don't know, man. You'd probably rather AJ DeBonsta try and go downhill than the guy that had, 7 points tonight. You'd rather him try and go downhill, because the guy that's going 3 for 15, well, it wasn't a bad look, obviously. He's just not big enough to go amongst the trees. Maybe you want AJ DeBonsta going downhill and rising up. Who knows? Maybe draw a foul. Like, that wasn't a bad shot, obviously. Super good defensive play, but he's small. Like, sure, obviously he's going to get blocked. I thought AJ DeBonsta would have at least touched it, but he did play a bit selfish tonight, taking a bunch of bad shots, I thought. I think this is probably his worst game so far in college. Like, most of the games, he's been really good. But the Arizona defense is tough, man. He took some bad shots, but the Arizona defense credit. Held him to 6 of 24. Robert Wright only 3 for 16. Super good win, though, for Arizona. BYU was able to make this a super fun game at the end. It was pretty fun back and forth early on, but then Arizona just wore them down and took over the end of the first half, and then they really had a double-digit lead for like most of the second half, and then BYU just makes a hell of a run. Like, they're making threes, and then they get a and one, then the flagrant foul, and then I believe was it a flagrant foul, and then They made another shot, I believe. Was it? I think so. I don't know. I can't remember. But then they get the jump ball, and then they get the shot block. Just hell of a win for Arizona, though, to survive. Braden Burries, and especially Jaden Bradley as well. Give credit to him. He had 26 points, 10 of 15. You know, he's normally was a defensive player, but he's really turned into a hell of a good offensive player this year. Like, you know his offense is really good now, but the defense is good too. Really good two-way guard. He had 10 of 15. Braden Burries was 7 of 13. And he made 13 of his 14 free throws, had 3 steals and a block. He was phenomenal on that end. 29 points, 26 points. They both went off. 7 of 13, 10 of 15. Both 2 of 3 from 3, 4 of 6. And a combined 17 of 19 at the free throw line. Those two were phenomenal tonight. Koa Pete, 10 points. He had a clutch shot near the end of the shot clock. Karchenkov, 10 points. You had a Waka score 9 off the bench with 7 boards. But Arizona, man, shot 53% for the game. They were phenomenal on the offensive end. But Arizona survived. BYU, they pushed them like they took them to the limit. The Wildcats were really in control of the entire game, I felt like, until the final minute when the 10-point lead evaporated in a matter of seconds. And it's just when A.J. DeBosta and Robert Wright go a combined 9 for 40 from the field, 1 of 13 from 3, 2 your big 3, it's going to be hard to win, man. The Cougars had a chance down the stretch. I think beating some good teams like Clemson, Villanova, Wisconsin. They got a career night from a guy who hadn't hit a shot in a month just to stay close at home. They got to decide to Garcon eventually because you can't just outscore everybody. But I would have tried to get the ball to DeBosta going downhill. I'm not saying take a jump shot, but I would try and get him going downhill to maybe survive to draw maybe a foul if you can't make the shot. But the Wildcats really controlled this game, most of it, but the refs did kind of control the last 2. Arizona was awesome for the middle, 20 to 24 minutes, and proved just too much for BYU. You want to see 38 minutes, I would say, because considering it was tied with around 7 minutes to go in the first half, Arizona was just too much in the middle to handle right there. But what a block, man. But the refs were kind of terrible at the end. Freaking Tony Padilla, I don't know why the hell he works games. But an awesome play by Braden Burries for a freshman. But the Wildcats set the tone from the opening tip with their physicality, led by as many as 19 points before that huge comeback. Got a key block to steal it. 55 combined from Jaden Bradley and Burries. But they had an offensive foul on Jaden Bradley, which is kind of questionable, I thought. I don't know why Tony Padilla works big games, but almost an epic comeback and meltdown. But yeah, this was a fun game at the end. It was pretty fun to start, and Arizona's really controlling the game after that. And BYU with the last minute surge almost wins, but it was just the middle of that first half that got them, where they got behind by too much. But let's go over the stat sheet. Arizona improves to 21-0, 8-0, 8-0 in Big 12 play. Scored 86 points, 44 in the first half, 42 in the second half. BYU drops to 17-3, 5-2 in Big 12 play, 83 points, 31 in the first half, 52 in the second half. Jaden Bradley, 26 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 steals, 10 of 15 from the floor, 2 of 3 from 3. Braden Burries, 29 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals and blocks, 7 of 13 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3, and 13 of 14 at the line. Krivos, 2 points, 8 rebounds, 3 blocks, 1 of 4 from the field. Koa Pete, 10 points, 4 of 8 from the field. Karchenkov, 10 points, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks, 4 of 7 from the field. And Waka, Waka, 9 points, 7 rebounds, 2 of 2 from the field, 5 of 7 at the line. 53 from the field, 33 from 3 for Arizona, 26 of 32 at the line, 39 boards, 13 assists, 13 turnovers, 7 steals, 6 blocks, 7 boards, 32 D-boards, and 19 fouls. DeBosta, 24 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 6 of 24 from field, 1 of 8 from 3, 11 of 16 at the line. So what I say, he got to the line 16 times, so I would have tried to drive downhill with him. It's just Robert Wright, it's just too easy to block because he's like a short guard. I would have had to try and get DeBosta driving to the basket and maybe even draw a foul because he had the line 16 times. Kabakita, 6 points, 8 rebounds, 3 of 5. Kendrick Davis, 17 points, 6-9 from the field, 5-8 from 3. Richie Saunders, 18 points, 9 rebounds, 7-11 from the field, 3-7 from 3. Robert Wright, 7 points, 3 for 16 from the field. Boscovy, 5 points, 2 for 5, 1 of 4 from 3. And Costi, 6 points, 2 from the field and 3. They shot 40 from the field, 38 from 3, 13 and 34, 12 and 19, 63% free throwing there. Free throws there. Free throws. They don't cost you any money. 37 rebounds, 16 assists, 12 turnovers, 5 steals, 3 blocks, 16 overboards, 21 D-boards, and 22 fast. What a game here is known as 5s, 86, 83. All to say, leave a like, comment, subscribe for more. Peace.